Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
You're like a circle that floats around me.
In here, you all in the comments, let me know what you all think. Poke some holes, right? Lord, guys, these much. Guys, thanks for watching. Lord. All right, time to go. Please tell the people the team that you back to.
Well, I can show you. That one right there.
God. I'm gonna edit that out in post, right?
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. We go live in 10. Number 9.
8. Yo! 7.
Number 6.
5.
And 3. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport. And of course, we are here to discuss Double Game Week 36. I am literally losing it. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do with my team. So I have my crew here to help me out, of course. Antonio, Shamir, and some 2 new faces. My good friend Craig from Barbados. And another good one, Ian, all from Barbados. So guys, welcome. Thanks for coming through. Everyone here knew well? Antonio, Ian, Craig, everybody all right? Just you today, Ian. All right. Guys, before we go any further, how was game week 35 for you guys? Ian, how was 35?
It was good except my captain choice. Otherwise, all my players did quite well. Chelsea let me down a little bit. I invested in Chelsea and they let me down a little bit. But other than that, can't really complain.
All right. Craig? How was 35?
I could barely hear y'all.
Yeah, your audio a little low there. So let me see if I can fix that. I hear you ish just now. Let me see if I can fix that from my end. All right, you may hear, Craig? Yeah, Craig, hearing us? Because I'm hearing you. I guess you'll come back in. Right, Shamir, Antonio, talk to us now.
Yo.
How was 35?
Good, man. It wasn't bad at all for me. And a nice little rank boost. Yeah, me too. I captain Son too, so.
I captain Salah.
Oh, you captain Salah?
Oh, you did that.
I changed my captain when I woke up to start fasting. Boy, I wonder. Probably. Yeah. So, yeah, I get through. I'm glad.
Well, I captain Cancelo away. And I feel I might do it again. I feel I might do it again for this double. Yeah, here nigga. Yeah, Craig. We ain't nigga now. Right? So now what we'll do really quickly, right? Because before you can go forward, guys, you gotta look back, right? You gotta look back at what playoff, how to, what and then know what players to go with. So let's look really quickly here. So Liverpool, Shamir's team, would have played Newcastle.
Yeah.
So Liverpool won. Navigator with the goal, Jota with the assist. So the usual suspects that we would have wanted to rally some points was nothing there. Braka was about 9 points. 9 saves, sorry, and no save points there for Alisson. So 7 points. 7 points from Dubraka, not bad. Yeah, here nigga there, Craig. Right. Shamir.
Yo.
Rotation risk. Who boy?
Robertson. Robertson is a rotation risk for 2 fixtures. Trenty mightn't be a rotation risk, but reduce the minutes. Mane is a rotation risk. Jota and Diaz gonna rotate through the front line. Salah will be playing. We'll start both games, right? He wouldn't play the whole 90, I feel, for both games too. But he coming off late. Late. Tottenham playing the whole game. The game we're playing at Villa, he might come off late once the game moving smooth. Yeah, that's really it, you know. Frontry, expect the Frontry to rotate a lot, and Robertson for sure. Yeah.
Right. Moving quite along here, right? Brighton 3, Wolves 0. Well, I mean, we won't really care about assets from these teams moving forward, and I mean, I don't think anybody taking any doublers from Wolves, right? But I mean, Trossard, Bissouma, McAllister, all on negotiate Webster with 2 assists. I had Trossard for that double last time, so that was sweet. That's the last. And well, of course, you all know I got rid of Cody and Sar, so that long-term relationship is finally over. I moved on. This is an interesting one here because Watford doubling. You're tempted by Dennis, Ian?
Honestly, these strikers, I have no faith in any of these strikers right now. So
yeah, boy. Sus.
Yeah, real sus. You're right.
Weghorst, all kind of thing. All of a sudden, Vidra come out and who's it? Wait, just so. All of a sudden, Vidra scoring. So Cork, Brownhill, Vidra, and Taylor were the contributors for that game. And well, Hooker with the own goal. Right, so you're not tempted at all, a little Sar, Antonio, for the double?
Nah, bro.
Not really, you know.
I just played. Oh gosh. Right, we had Palace 2. Now I was shocked by this one. Palace normally not that good away, but Palace 2, Southampton 1, Zaha and Eze. And then, of course, MacArthur Klein with the assist. Ward-Prowse, he has been on fire recently, though. He has been on form. I must say, he has been very consistent, either scoring or assisting. Tubadina Dublin and Romeo with the goal. Any assets going forward? I like Palace for the next double in 37. No, I like Zaha.
Palace assets are great to have for the end of the season. Yeah. Watford, Aston Villa, Everton in the next 3.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Craig, what you say?
Yeah.
And Craig goes. Craig Paul, you must jump off and come back on. All right, I didn't realize that. But yeah, moving right along. Norwich, boy, my team, no, Ian, the best striker for the whole season was Pookie, right? Don't fight on that, right, Ian? Yeah. You can't slander Pookie on his channel like you batok anybody else, especially Ronaldo, right? You batok Ronaldo how you want, but Pookie has been the best budget striker for the whole season. But I mean, they're on the beach now, right? So it don't make sense, I guess, you know, and that's another relationship I'm going to suffer now, Ian. I'm going to get rid of Pookie. And because they're on the beach, they don't get relegated, so it don't make sense. One of the biggest frauds, Watkins, on the score sheet.
Why?
Fraud.
He playing 4 games in the next two game weeks.
Right. And I attempted and I will get him and I'll be upset with myself. It's like that last scoop I scream, you're like, oh, God, I didn't need it, but I'm upset with myself now. I'm very upset.
Yeah, pick it up when he eating it though, so.
Well, I better feel good when he's scoring all 4 games. He better return in all 4. Right? They're real, boy. I don't know, boy. Watkins. Ask Antonio how loyal I've been to Watkins and nothing. No kind of points from Watkins.
Nobody last 4 fixtures. He had like 3 returns though.
Right. I didn't have him for those fixtures. That don't count. I had him for the previous.
Maybe you was the zombie.
Well, I will take that.
Antonio, you know.
Sure. I have it, man. Right? Ings, Wendia, Watkins, and Ings. Now, Ings, I would like tempting. I always like Ings in the earlies, but I mean, it don't make sense going for those kind of players. Go for the inform man. Ings not really informed right now. Right? Next up. Who we had next up. Okay. So next up we had City. Now City have, as I keep telling you guys, and Shamir, you're a Liverpool fan, I think City have the easier run. And if Paulie make the mistake and let Tottenham beat Paulie or draw, I telling you, City go and hit Newcastle 10. Right? 10. And I'm hoping 5 is from Bernardo. Right? Right?
If Ronaldo score 5 goals, I'll cry.
Woo! But I'll cry tears of joy. Tears of joy.
I'll just cry.
Tears of joy. Tears of joy. But you know, City is that kind of team, right, Ian? 10 goals score. Bernardo and even assist or score. Sterling and even assist or score. Cancelo and even assist or score. 10 goals score, you know, but none of the guys that you have scored or assisted. That's how City is, man. Real frustrated.
It's
But
funny because right now Jesus is probably one of the most reliable, which I never thought I would say.
ever.
And
You never
yeah,
thought you
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
you gotta pinch yourself, man. You never thought you would say them words, right? Ake, Jesus, Rodrigo, and Rodrigo scoring back to back. I was writing off the man. I wasn't saying this man gonna do that again, but he's come and score again. Foden with a brace of assists and Diaz with an assist. Again, I captain Cancelo, nothing. Clean sheet points. I had Bernardo, nothing. 4 goals scored, nothing from my players. Waste of time. Very frustrated.
You
Right?
get a clean
Moving.
sheet though. Don't fight
Well, I
it.
mean, yeah, I'll take him a clean sheet. I'm
Don't
a 10
fight it.
points.
Don't
But he got
fight it.
yellow card. He got yellow card.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I'm upset by that. He better not do that in this double here. Um, Big shock. Big shock. I was shocked by this. I don't want all it. I was shocked by this. Antonio's
Yeah,
favorite
definitely.
striker scoring. Richarlison with the goal, great assist. Pickford, any save points, 5 saves.
Yeah.
Mendy, 3 saves. All right, so some points there. Yeah, Gray back on the return sheets finally. And Richarlison doing his thing consistently. And he looking good for the double. Really? Are you all tempted or you done by him already?
Yeah, I have him already. I had him before the double.
Everton going down.
Well, we know this, but he fighting. He fighting. Now you will say that because he's a Liverpool.
Yeah, he fighting. He's literally a fighter. He just fighting people on the pitch.
I feel like Everton will make it down.
Nah, they'll get away. Yeah, they'll get away. Somehow
Right,
they'll
so
get away.
we had this Spurs playing Leicester. They win 3-1. Now, I mean, about talking to him, but I have Son, right? But big up Son all the time. 19 points. Didn't captain him, but that's all right. So it was Son with a brace, Kane with a goal, Kulusevski, the man who made the legend, with 2 assists, and Son with an assist. On the Leicester side, Ian Nacho and Telemans. Now, Leicester are in the same boat, Shemi, where they have multiple doubles coming up as well. So this doubles and then the next doubles. The problem for me with Leicester is that Leicester on the beach. I don't see Leicester fighting for anything. They're safe. They're not gonna get relegated. They can't get up anymore. So I only want to, for this last run here, this home stretch, I only want to get players that, fighting for something. What do you think about that? Or no, Leicester have some good assets to still bring in.
Don't get the waxer because they're on 42 points, right?
That's
And
50.
yeah, no, but here what's saying Everton, Leeds and Burnley on 34, right? With 4 games to go, right? Ideally 4 games, right? 3 to 4 games. That could swing real fast, eh? They have to at least win 1 game.
All right.
So
we're saying Ian Nacho or Lookman. What you feeling?
I don't really care who scored, to be honest. Once Michael keep a clean sheet size.
Yeah, right. That's
It
it.
matters
I
to
have
me.
Michael as well. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I have Michael
But
as well.
they have to at least win 1 game, in my opinion, at least 1 game, just to
Fair enough.
completely ensure safety, and then they'll relax. Yeah.
All right. Correct. All right. Now the greatest team in London. Right. Let me say that one more time. The greatest team in London. Right. Our London Derby. Right. Arsenal 2. West Ham 1. Right, Holland, Gabriel. I heard some bad news today about the team, but I won't get into that. It's not that kind of show. Some terrible news, but we won't get into that. But Saka, Martinelli. Good news for the women's team, but not for the men's team. But we're not going there. So Saka, the man who made the legend with an assist, Martinelli with assist. And funny enough, in our the guys we think you should get 11, I had Gabriel, and then we took out Gabriel. We put it back. We had him because I was saying I feel Gabriel could do something in this game. And I have him on my B team, so I got no points there. So big up Gabriel. Fabian Skenny save points, 5 saves. Mr. Rambo, nothing there. So yeah, going forward, Arsenal Dublin. Of course, it's a tricky double. Leeds and Tottenham. Ian, what do you think? Just Saka alone, or you feeling somebody else, another attacking asset?
Right now I don't think I can risk with Arsenal defense right now. They don't look too comfortable. So it's either Saka, and I actually have Odegaard right now because I haven't been able to get rid of him, and he does chip in sometimes. But if it ends in Saka, it's probably Odegaard or Martinelli, probably for me.
Yeah.
Big up. Just now, Ian, big up our fan all the way from Mauritius, Lanesh. How you doing? And also our league leading our F1 league. We coming for LNS. We not having that. You can't come and win up our F1 league. So right, Ian, this is the guy that beating you, by the way. Lanesh. This is the guy, right? This is the guy. Right, but big up Lanesh boy. You see the thumbnail, Lanesh. We do not, I genuinely don't know what to do. When I saw real my team, you will see. I can't take this double. This is the most frustrating double. But yeah, Leon, as you were saying, yeah, I'm not touching that defense here at all. I was sick with Saka. Even maybe Eddie for the runner games we played Everton last. Maybe Everton might be fighting for relegation in that game, and they leave some holes in the back and we deal with them.
Yeah.
And this was a shocker. I thought Brentford would eat this particular team food, but they did their thing. So Man U 3, Brentford 0. They could only beat these kind of teams. Teles Fernandez finally scoring. Varane and Ronaldo on his score sheet. It pains me to say this, but Ronaldo has been in good form, but I did predict it. So, yeah, that kind of balance it there. Teles and Ilanga with the assist. Ilanga's on my C team. He has been killing it for me so far. I really like Ilanga. Moving forward though, Man U assets, waste of time. No, we don't need them. Waste of space.
With the blank next week, it's difficult to see them for the rest of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah, we don't need them. Right. So we come to the fun part of the episode real quickly. So Ian, we just go and show off our teams real quick now. How we did and how we doing so far really quickly, and big up the guy on top of our league. I know Samir sent his team, so I'll share his team.
Yeah, you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, Lenesh, you should have come on the F1 show yesterday. We can't deal with you this week, Lenesh. Don't worry about that. You're only a few points behind him, Ian. All right. So let me show you how I did quickly. So I'm a strong 45 points. I taken that. It was a terrible game week. I was on 180 something, dropped all the way back down to 203. So as you can see, I'm fighting, but I will take out of 9 million people, and maybe let's say roughly 7 million, still active. I'll take a 200K. So that's Michael, Davies, Walker, Peters, Cancelo's my captain, Son, the Korean god, Saka, big assist, Bernardo, nothing else from the midfield. Trash. My strikers did nothing, and well, nothing to cry about on the bench. Maybe just Dubravka I might cry about. Maybe. Right? Maybe. But other than that, meh.
You have Trent on the bench?
No, he didn't play.
No, he didn't play. What do you mean? That will never bench strength. You know that.
He get rested. Yeah.
He didn't play at all. So Davies came on for him. Davies had my first sub.
Yeah. That's why
how bad it was.
He won't be as much as a rotation risk. He might start both games, but I can play whole 90 now.
He better play the whole 90.
Nah, not against Aston Villa, I feel. If the game comfortable, Klopp will try to use those three subs to take off probably Trent, Mane, and a midfielder.
All right. Well, our guest, Ian, as you can see. Ian, please don't win now because I don't know how to mail things to Barbados, right? Next year now. Right? I'll get sponsorship and organize that. Because it's a nice trophy. If you see the trophy, Ian, you're like, it's a nice trophy. Again, a kit. What team is back, Ian? What team is back, Ian?
I don't really like to say in public right now, but is United.
Oh, God, that's nothing, man. Oh, God. What are you worried about? That's nothing, man. Right? But so far, one of our panel guys, Kevin, so big up Kevin all the time, is he has been fighting. It's him, Ian, and another guy always fighting up for first place, right? This league has been very intense. I thank you guys for making it so competitive. It was a real good league. And next year might be even bigger and better. So, Sanchez, all right, Bam, Laporte, Cancelo, Son, all right, Ramsey. Well, yeah, we see Ramsey with the red flag. I think that he might not play this game. So anybody with Ramsey had to rethink that. And nothing to cry about on the bench. So not too bad. And his rank is 230. Gosh, Kevin might be joining us soon. He's an idiot. I had to put some space between us. Okay, right. Antonio, want to share your screen or you might get just use if you want to try and share quickly?
That one again, this problem again, yeah.
Let me just look at Ian's team quickly as we done here already. Ian, you mark on your team real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You'll break it. You'll just break it down quickly. Your thought processes. Why, when, who. Let's see. Ian. Let's see what Ian did. Right. Yeah. Good rank, 109.46.
Yeah, boy.
All right, nice. Talk to us.
Yeah, like with the defense, I've been looking at Liverpool and City because they don't really concede. So I'm willing to spend my money there, and the strikers are quite unreliable. I'm quite happy with my team except obviously Chelsea were disappointing, and I thought Havertz would produce. And captaining Salah was a little unfortunate. I didn't think he would at least not start. But I have a lot I want to do with this team, and it's difficult, yeah, of course, because Ronaldo, I need to get rid of him because he only has one fixture, and I'm looking at KDB, at least KDB and Son, so a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, free transfers or no?
No, I don't. That's the problem there.
Yeah.
You use your 2 to make this team.
Yeah.
I
mean,
any
you can
chips
take
left?
a couple minuses.
I have a triple captain still.
Okay.
So.
So this is the game to play it. This is the game to play it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Well, in my opinion, I think if you do a -8, do a -8, and the triple captain should cover it, depending on your choice you pick.
Yeah.
That'll make it up.
Yeah, well, you had a triple captain, Cancelo or something, or somebody.
Nah, KDB is a nice triple captain to have.
I'm looking at KDB. Yeah. I'm feeling it's
KDB.
time to let everyone else captain Salah, and I go for someone else for sure. Yeah.
Salah could be a good shout too, eh? I'm not gonna lie.
Right, Chimio, that's you there up on the screen there.
Yeah, okay, cool. 78 right now. That was a good week for me. Son pulled through. I'm currently at 60K right now. Right? Looking to break into the top 50, right? So this week, I bench boosting this week. Coming. I have 12 doublers, if I'm not mistaken. 12 or 13 actually. Right? Just for Brighton boys and doubling and I'm taking them out. Right? So yeah, Sanchez and Valverde clean sheet, which is amazing. Laporte and Cancelo clean sheet. Alonso's kind of touch and go, and expect them to concede against Everton, no lose. So he's whatever. He will stay because he's doubling. Yeah. Salah is Salah. He would leave him aside. A captain, Son, because I thought Salah would have gotten a rest if I was being honest with you, right? I saw a gut feeling now. Last minute gut feeling. So I changed him out. Mount is disappointing since I brought him in. Jota was a punt over Robertson. Hasn't paid off fully yet. But I hope in this double game week it'll pay off. Kulu was a good show because he came on after 60 minutes and get 2 assists. I was real glad for that. And Nketiah just a punt for numbers now because my whole team stacked. Just my strike force kind of weak now, but Nketiah playing real good.
Yeah.
So I should be fine. I should be set. Just have two free transfers, and I'm gonna make them to borrow my Brighton boys to 2 doublers and play a bench boost and try to score Ricky now a 120, 130 for this double game week. Let me see what happens. That's the plan. I hope. Fingers crossed.
Well, yeah, Anto is right. Antonio. Let me see what mischief Antonio was up to. Let me just get this off the screen. But Kulusevski has been really solid this week.
I brought him in pretty early and I was glad I did.
Kulusevski has been very solid. Right, Antonio, walk us through the hunger. Talk to us.
Yeah, some misery with Salah as captain. But I had I always had my duo Liverpool defenders, Laporte, because I had Cancelo, but I downgraded him at a point in time. Alonso failed. The Chelsea boys failed definitely. 1-1.
Yeah, boy.
Chelsea boys.
1-3. Lord Father.
Yeah. Son with the pull. Thank for God for Son. Otherwise, I don't know what happened. I really don't know. This hurt me though. I had Charleston on my bench.
Yeah, boy.
Charleston came on score. So yeah, that's it for this game week. But I have this team in particular has only 2 guys that are not double gaming. That's Anderson and Mateta, and they play in Watford, so I'm going to bench boost this game week here.
All right.
I got shot.
Good shot. That's solid.
But I'm getting rid of Werner for sure. Guarantee get rid of Werner. I don't really trust right now. Yeah, Jesus is the best. Yeah, that's my plan there. I mean, Jared made a point with Leicester not having anything really to play for, but I still feel like they wouldn't risk it. They would still try to get a win at least, like West Brom.
Yeah.
So I feel like this game with the Everton is gonna be a high scoring game. So hopefully I get a Madison assist, goal. I see Vardy back out, so hopefully Vardy come and do some Vardy things, Vardy party. So yeah.
Ian and real men that use the bench boost in game week 1. These men still have the bench boost, boy. Real men.
You laugh. I glad for you.
Eddie, you tell him now. Real men that use the bench boost in game week 1.
I use it early and my bench boost failed me. So if you get something out of yours, props to you because yeah, my I was moving a double and it didn't go well. So
Nah. I bust that like in 12. I like to bust it early, Dread. Nah. Use that thing one time. What you keeping that for? Right? But, I mean, it coming in handy though. It coming in handy.
I really plan for this.
Nah, not a big bench booster fan.
I
don't like that chip.
Well, I still have a free hit as well.
Yeah, I have a free hit too.
Yeah,
but I'm
I'll
using
So using it next week. I use it next week.
37. So let me show you all the hunger. Let me show you all the hunger real quickly. So this is unchanged from game week 34. I made no changes. This is my team, right? I have all doublers in my starting 11 here, right? The problem I have is I ain't trust Vernon and I ain't trust Bernardo. But it do make sense getting rid of Bernardo, so I'll keep him. I don't trust Vernon. I'm not getting rid of Pookie. I mean, as much as I want to, because I mean, it's dead. But it's 2 games. He might score something. You never know.
You have 2 free transfers?
Yeah, of course. I have my 2 free transfers.
Sell Davies for somebody else.
I told him not.
Sell Davies. Well, we were discussing that. Maybe bringing Alonso, go for all 3 Chelsea men, or sell Davies.
I would sell Davies and Werner and switch out to Jesus and next defender who double in.
Or a Digny, a Cash. You know, something like that. Because I have Cash in my B team and I use him as a scout and he was doing well. So I mean, Cash, maybe. Even a wildness, Castagna as a wildness. That's a real wild. That is wild.
Well, they have no more European stuff to play for us. So
yeah.
You also have Justin. Justin real cheap.
Justin, that's my boy. Yeah, love Justin. Yeah. Justin's a good shout. Right, but we'll get back to this. So let's look at the fixtures. Look at here already. You feel this is a joke? Look at there.
No, if you buy Jesus, I was captain in Jesus, But
I don't captain strikers anymore, boy. I'll learn my lesson.
That is you.
Yeah. No, hear me out. Ian, I not good at maths, right? I got a 4 the first time I did maths. I have no shame in that. I hate maths. Not good at maths. But hear me out. A striker have to score at least a hat trick to outscore a defender that get a clean sheet and probably just assist, or score and clean sheet. A striker and I captain my defender. Right? If I captain my defender, that striker has score a hat trick to outscore that defender. Oh, what's wrong there?
This season, I can't blame you because the strikers ain't producing. So
yeah. And you see, the thing is too, when a striker scores only 4 points, a defender make a mistake and score, or just assist, that's 6 points, that's 5 points, clean sheet points, bonus points. Bro, come on. I get 2 bonus points from Cancelo, clean sheet points, and he make a mistake and assist, or he finally score one of those over the bar things you always hit in. You never know. No. I ain't doing that. If he just come and score a trick again, well, I mean, I'll cry quietly. I'll stop.
Any man score Beaver already?
Yeah, score. Hold them.
Hold them.
Yeah.
But I feel you. Understand what you're saying? I mean,
nah, I don't mind having him. But I wouldn't cap it. And then next thing, you know, Pepper overthink, boy. At least he mightn't overthink with Cancelo.
What he could overthink again? You see a lot
I mean, you see, next thing, see. I mean, oh gosh, I didn't win Champions League and I had Jesus on top. Let me put Fernandinho as a false 9. You know, he might overthink some kind of trashness like that. No way. I ain't playing it past him. You know, he's overthink. I don't rate him, but that's a whole different story. I just glad the best manager in the world put him in his place, but we wouldn't go there. Brentford. So, Ian, Craig, what we like to do, we just like to, normally I will go through all the games, but we won't do that tonight. What we like to do is just look at the fixtures that we think worth tackling, the best assets, because as you know, it's a double game week. Normally we'll do a quick free draft or wildcard draft, but we wouldn't do that tonight. We'll just talk, and run through. So, Ian, you're looking at this here. So, I mean, I know the time is a little different for you, but at least the once deadline is a little later than usual. We do have to get up at 6 a.m. Thank God. We get up a little later, right? I'm not risking it, but still. So, Ian, I assume that you get up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You see these fixtures and you're finally making up your mind. Which fixtures catch your eye initially, bro?
Well, yeah, Aston Villa for sure. I like Aston Villa against Burnley because I think Cash Dina could produce a clean sheet and maybe some assist points. I like how Chelsea look against Wolves because Wolves haven't been that great recently,
Correct.
and they are at home, but Chelsea have also been unpredictable. Um, I try not to go near United these days. I think Arsenal against Leeds will be really interesting because Arsenal have been producing attacking football, but obviously Leeds are still fighting to stay up above
To
Everton.
survive, correct.
And since City are playing late, I think City will put some goals against Everton, especially after Wednesday. So
Now, you're saying after Wednesday, you don't think there's a psychological issue we overlooking? You think they'll be up for it? You think they'll be down and sad or anything
yeah,
so?
I don't think they'll be over it, but I still think that they'll be producing. And I think that he probably might rotate it a little bit, but I still think the players like KDB and stuff will be there to produce for sure.
Because if we look at it, who playing first? Liverpool playing first, right? Correct?
Yeah,
Yes. Oh
yeah,
boy.
Spurs boy.
Oh boy. So City will be watching that game. Oh, it's a whole next day and all, right? So if I
Yeah.
was the City man, I watching that game, praying Spurs win or draw, and then as I say, 10-0 Newcastle, and that is league over. Now because goals versus key. Or even if Liverpool when they had it, Newcastle 10 still. So because I can see Spurs scoring against Liverpool.
Me too.
What are some of the other doubles we like, boys? So we like the Villa double. We like who else double? Yeah, Villa double. The easiest double on paper is the Leicester double, though. But as I say, I don't trust Leicester to push, boy. But the easiest double on paper because they're playing Norwich and Everton. Let's be real. That's
No,
the easiest
Chelsea have a good
on
double
paper.
too.
Easy, I say, easy. Chelsea double. Yes, Wolvesy, but the defense still. If you look at the defensive stats and all that small than it's.
No, but I don't know. I know back in the attacking sense, but see what defensively they're looking for.
For clean sheet. Yeah, nil. Okay.
I can for clean sheets if I be honest with you.
Yeah. That could be a nil. I would.
Yeah.
A boring nil. Because Jimenez not firing. Juanita not firing. Lukaku not firing. Werner. Lord Father. So I know it's up to Mount or Havertz to score something. And you know who will score, Ian? Kante. Kante will come and score. You know this is kind of game. We'll triple up on Chelsea, Antonio. We'll triple up on Chelsea. You're gonna put Alonso. You're gonna put Havertz. You're gonna put Werner. You're gonna get Mount, Havertz and Alonso. And the next thing is Kante score.
Or some weird fella from the bench, Malangsa or something like that.
Yeah, Calabosa.
Yeah, dog.
Lot was freaking cheek boy, Ian boy. Lot was cheek coming with 2 assists. Kante double.
I saw you play though. Better than you play though. One of these games. No, lost.
Yeah, Lot was the first name on his sheet.
Yeah, he gonna play.
Yeah, Lot was safe and sound. But even now, Chelsea was on the beach, but now that Arsenal are right behind them, they have to push in these games.
And Spurs, And Spurs.
Yeah, for sure. Spurs on the heel. But thankfully, Spurs have the harder game on paper. You don't know what could happen on the day. Right?
Yeah.
Who else we like? Liverpool doubling. Some delicious doubles. Villa.
City doubles as well.
City doubling. Delicious doubles. Now, their doubles decent. But I only say, the only reason I say Leicester one easier, because I mean, they're facing on Newcastle in a bit of form and can take advantage of them after their, fragile state after, battling a lead, on a sailing lead in Champions League. And then they're facing Wolves at home. I feel they will deal with Wolves, but I think the Newcastle game will be a little tricky for them. Once Pep do overthink. So what's your plans? Who be captaining, Ian, and vice captaining? I know you just kind of mentioned it, but if you had a gun to your head, who are you captaining?
Probably looking at KDB captain, and if I had a vice captain, I might look at the defense. I might look at either Cancelo or might take a little punt on Reece James just because of the fixtures. But I'm worried about Reece James might sit one of the games because Tuchel does like to rotate him as per the creator, so that's a little iffy. So I'm probably going to go with KDB because I think he's a safe option for both games.
Let me talk about that real quickly now, Ian. So, attacking options for City. Who else is there, Joe? If you can't afford KDB and you don't want to
Foden.
mash up a team. Ah, Lord.
I think
Foden, boy.
Yeah, you
I-
go Foden, I go Mahrez.
Mahrez, yeah, I was gonna say
Foden.
Mahrez is
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
But the thing about I feel like Pep have a thing against Mahrez. Like he knows Mahrez quality, all this, and he sees what Mahrez could do, and will still bench Mahrez at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I don't know, boy. I don't know,
Because
boy. It real weird, eh? It real weird.
when he
Mahrez
took
will get him
up
minutes.
Mahrez against us, I was confused. I was like, this man now bag us, and you're not gonna take up this man.
Yeah. You'll have 1-0 and you're going to take off. Yeah.
But the
No,
two
but
that
he, Pep
the,
told
Was that you?
the African sorry, yeah, man. Make a joke quick.
Yeah, make a joke. I know you're going to say.
Pep told the African referee was refereeing that game to blow for 85 and call it done there. You understand?
The Afghan ref.
Yeah, the Afghan referee wanted that
Lord.
Afghan ref bad.
That was mad. When I see that 6 minutes, I'll say, oh boy, pressure in the camp. But yeah, boy. But so Foden, Mahrez, KDB.
Yeah.
But
Jesus
honestly,
as well, just said Jesus as well.
Yeah. No, I meant more midfield, but yeah. But honestly,
Okay,
I think a double City defense is the safest thing, you know.
Yeah. City don't concede, so I agree with you.
Yeah, the defense is really good. But I
If
think
you-
Zinchenko should play now that Walker out. I heard Stones have a slight knock, so I don't think.
Yeah, he
Because
knocked.
I thought Stones would have played on the wing as no wing, so play that fullback role. Seeing as Kyle Walker injured and he might not risk Zinchenko, but Zinchenko might play both games. You have Zinchenko and Cancelo.
I would prefer the centre back of either Laporte or Diaz to Zinchenko, just because like the headers and things that they might get, Zinchenko doesn't really create much chances in terms of shots and whatnot. So I would figure Diaz is probably a safer option.
No, but sometimes he's getting flukesy assist, eh? He's getting kind of fluke assist. Was that Antonio?
Stones is normally position too, eh?
Yeah.
but
he injured.
I think you have a knock. Yeah, I think you have a knock.
Yeah, he injured.
So
Stones injured.
Mightn't sweat.
Yeah.
Mightn't sweat.
Sorry, I know we spoke about him last night, but sorry, I found out today he injured with Antonio. But we spoke about him last night. So yeah, I think that's the defense set down there. No Cancelo, Laporte, Diaz, Zinchenko. I feel that's it right there. I feel that's what if they go with Ford, I think that's it.
I mean, don't be surprised if you see Fernandinho jump out, because I realize if Fernandinho on that flank as well too.
But I will tell you, Fernandinho false 9. I just tell you that Fernandinho false 9.
I mean in the back line.
No, but that didn't cost them the game. Because then Rodrigo ran that wing to score 2 goals. So I think Pep pinning back there at all.
Nah, Camavinga caused them. Camavinga caused them the game. They couldn't control Camavinga.
Maximan will target that.
Yeah.
You
can imagine Maximan running on Fernandinho. Lord have mercy.
Jesus Christ.
Lord have mercy. 5th minute yellow card.
He
5th minute yellow card.
Yeah, correct.
5th minute yellow card.
Minute you say, by 30th second, as kick off one time.
As the ball fly over the top there, bring him down one time. He ain't going past.
As Shelby put our ball up for friggin' St. Maximin, that is a day.
Boy.
2-footed tackle. You need to get yellow card the game now start. You allow him. Shamir, help us out now, boy. Liverpool, boy.
No, I mentioned it.
I know, but I ain't trust what you're saying. I don't feel so, boy. I feel it's just Salah.
Tell me your concerns.
I have real concerns because I have money. And I want Mane to score, but I feel Mane might even. So Mane might play Spurs.
No, Liverpool best team playing Spurs. There's no questions about it. The best team playing Spurs is how the game moving along the day. If Liverpool winning 2-0 at the 70th minute, Mane is coming off. Trent might come off. Right?
I like that kind of negativity. Anyway, 70th minute, I'll get my clean sheet points. All right.
Yeah, what I was saying, right? Right? By 70 minutes, Liverpool winning 2-0, right? And that's not even a big leader because Spurs could score goals down to the wire, right?
Yeah.
But they will try to control the game. Throw on Henderson, make sure Fabinho sweating and moving the ball around. Right?
Yeah.
Milner, yeah.
Navigator, all them men will come on.
But so honestly, the risk is there because they want the team fresh for Chelsea to deal with them for the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Liverpool won the 4 titles, you know.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. They know the league is not in their hands. They have to win all their games for the league.
And the Champions League not in your hands too,
Right.
right? Sorry to say about that.
No, well, I mean, the mafia have to deal with that, right? But that's the next whole conspiracy theory, anyways, whatever, right? But the league not in their hands. City have to drop it, right? So they won the FA Cup. They at least have 2 titles in the bag for this season, and the rotation risk is there, but clubs like to start his players and take them off in between the games. So that's what I want to play off.
All right. What about the centre backs? I like any look at Matip. Boy, what do you think about Matip?
Yeah, he'll play. For
you
sure.
Play both games?
Yeah, more than likely.
Because Matip has pop up. He score sometimes. He assists.
Konate is the cup centre back.
Cup specialist.
So he'll play
bringing me for Champions League. Right.
Yeah, but for league is Matip.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that. I know. As I say, I generally don't know what to do. Arsenal, Dublin, Leeds and Spurs. Talk to me. What are they doing there? Just Saka alone? Martinelli looking good. Tomiyasu back. Rob Holding should play because White out. I just giving you all the basics that I know.
Tomiyasu out as well, huh?
Yeah, but he might come on and sweat. Might. Because he was okay-ish. They're still monitoring him. But so far, Holding. It'll be Holding, Gabriel, Tavares, and what's his face? I don't like to talk about that one. But
Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric. But yeah, and well, the midfield straightforward. That guy that I don't consider, he not here. He should have left since that Crystal Palace game, and then of course, Odegaard, El Neni, Eddie, Martinelli, Saka, ESR. Yeah, so that should be it. They're going forward. I think Eddie's a good shot only because he's cheap, though, not necessarily because he's a good asset. What do you think?
I have him, so I like him. I have him.
All right.
You tell us. Use the Arsenal expert.
Why do cap him?
Eddie playing good?
Nah, Eddie no. Eddie looking good. He was very unfortunate not to score in that last game, to be fair with you. Because it was offside and he had a few good chances as well. And he added something different. He a little more mobile to Lacazette. So he's an old school striker. I ain't gonna call no names or compare because he's not that good, but he's an old school striker. He's mobile and he good for players like Martinelli and Saka, and he's good. Right? He's not gonna stand up there and talk. But he's a good shout. I think Martinelli is a good shout too. I mean, Saka is the safest shout, boys. If you don't have Saka right now. And I think I will keep Saka for the rest of the season. I think Saka is
I don't have him, I don't have him.
Ooh, well, that's like me not having Salah. I don't have Salah. You know? Ian, what do you think about that, boy? No Salah for the rest of the season, but I ain't want Salah, boy.
It's kind of risky. Obviously, if City drop points, I would bring Salah in quickly because I think he will start to thrive when Liverpool start to push, especially if City drop points. But right now, I think I might head that route as well of dropping Salah just to bring in 2 extra premium players like KDB and Son for the rest of the season.
Well, I dropped him since AFCON now, boy. I had Fabinho. Then I bring in for Mane. I didn't really feel any Salahness. Granted, we had, we have rules and we love Salah, but now, boy. Next season for Salah, boy. For me, I think there's 3 more games. But I just say, as you rightfully said, just in case, maybe. But I was hoping Mane was good cover for him because Mane was that guy. Mane was, when he not shining, Mane was shining. But Mane kind of fall off there. But we'll see. What about Dennis, boy? Why we not bringing in Dennis? Let me hear you. And the crowd goes silent.
Dennis,
yes, Caps. And Nketiah's a good shout, bro. Nketiah's a good shout. Just for cheapness, and he might score against Leeds. But Leeds defending well, so let me keep that in mind. But yes, Dennis, the menace. Antonio's second favorite striker.
And he returned recently?
Yeah, he assisted. Remember, I told you all, I predicted that, and I said I had him on his bench, but yeah, we moved.
He came off the bench from you, though, thankfully.
You guys points. Okay. Yeah, but I find Salah looking good. I just Razanol, I just like to tackle all the doubles now, but it don't make sense touching particular doubles.
If you have him already, you might as well play. Really and truly. you might as well just play. If you don't have any other option of a better striker, just play. Because he might do something, you know.
Yeah, he might as well. I mean, they're already relegated ish, so they might as well just. Oh Lord, Father, no, you're causing no. Man, you say Kuchu. You say Kuchu. This man say King. Ian, what's supposed to do with this man? Wait, that's my friend. Wait, this man say King. Wait.
I forgot about King, to be honest. But
Exactly. I was not gonna say that.
Craig, finally, what going on, bro?
I had a roller joint, boy.
Fair enough. Oh, you saw Verstappen horrible time. Oh, sorry, I joking.
No, I ain't watched nothing yet. I was watching before, but
I just joke it.
It don't matter. It's only free practice. It don't matter.
Yeah, it's just practice.
Long
it's
season.
just practice.
It's a long season.
We don't beat up with that.
It was a long last. It was a real long last lap. We last race of last season too.
Well, good thing that don't bother me. I'm an Ocon fan, so that don't bother me. But Craig, hear me out now. Who's your doubling targets for this game week? What's your approach? How you doing it? You have 10 doublers already, or you had to bring in many 11? Sorry, you have 11 doublers. What's your game plan?
I already have 13.
Woo! All right.
Bench boost ready to clap back.
Bench boost, your bench.
Looking to take a minus 12 to strengthen the 15.
Right. I like it. I'll minus 12 Magnum. The Magnum.
So I want to talk to Ian. Ask him what position I was from week 6 to know.
Yeah, Craig had a good tactic. He used all his chips early, and you would think that we would be able to catch him, but he's been able to stay just above us for like the whole season after he used up all his chips early.
You mean I used the 2 free hits early?
Yeah, you use all your chips, man. Free hits.
No, I have a bench boost to play now, and then a triple captain.
I have been second to him for most of the season in our league. Our Whisper League. I've been second to Craig whole season. Craig and Hank. I must say, Craig, he put up a good fight. Right? 28K, big up. Show them now, man. Big up, Craig, big up.
Who is higher than that in this fan in your podcast?
Just only person close there is Aaron, but nah. Only close there, but nah.
Where Aaron is right now?
Let me hold on. Let me see. Aaron is Chogara. Aaron looking to it there. He dropped way. He was higher than that. Well, now boy, Craig, because he was up. He was way up. He dropped. So yeah. Well, you're bad. You're bad. Well done, boy, Craig, boy. Right. And you're welcome for pushing you till your best. You know, and fair to reach.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was the fella. It was Sita Hall. It was him, Sita Hall, in your league.
Yeah, but that's him right there. That's Antonio. That's him right there. It's him.
He's ahead of me.
It's him.
No.
Oh, he dropped.
Yeah, everybody drop. Boy. Hey, big up Flowers, boy.
Everybody must drop. The man at 28K, dog. Everybody must drop.
Yeah, everybody. No, but we drop off. We was going good. I was 80K at a point and then just fall off. Everybody just fall off, boy. But that's all right. Yeah, boy. Tyrone, tell me this thing now. These men, only real men is using bench boost in game week 1 though. These men still have bench boost. And Tyrone, I don't understand. Real men is using bench boost in game week 1, Craig. Why is still have bench boost?
Listen, I mean, Daniel Gilal Singh.
Yo, nah, you ain't touching that. Yeah, you ain't touching that.
You can't touch a big fight.
Nah. He can't touch that.
He has 23.91. I have 23.22. He is catchable.
All right.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. Nah, you see him? Nah, boy. I wish you the best. Not him. Anybody else?
They have a league that Ian and I we fighting for $750 US first prize.
Oh, wow.
I am second in the league. The man that is first is second in Barbados. He is 115 points ahead of me. He is catchable.
Right. Well, yeah, that's catchable.
Yeah,
but just a triple captain. Yeah.
I showed Ian a girl who was third to me named Melissa Laws. Melissa Laws. Her highest score for the season is the highest score I've ever seen in my life in fantasy. 192 points with triple captain on Salah.
Oh shit! That means she had Saka, she had Mane, she had everybody that day.
Everybody.
Jesus Christ!
Right?
She's on bread.
Yeah.
And I am ahead of her.
Right.
192.
But that's okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
We had it.
I think now we can put 144 something like that, but wait, boy.
I must say 192, you know.
That real points.
192.
That real points.
Sometimes West Indies don't make that. He's so niches in one day. But yes, but Craig, talk to us. So who you capping, Craig? Who's a cap? Recommend the people. Let's listen to you for a little bit. Who you capping?
The obvious pick is Salah. I would not risk a Spurs captain just because of the unpredictability of that team. They're hot and cold.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool fighting for the title for the quadruple. Mm-hmm. So Salah gonna need goals. Nobody really fighting Salah for Pichichi, which is golden boot. You know, the Barca man, so Pichichi is what I always call it. So I think Salah should be safe bet. But if you want to punt on Coutinho juice some goals. And he may not get a big score in 36, but if you got a triple captain, you can use it in 37.
Yeah.
Madison out of Europa, so he can play.
Conference. Let's.
Conference League. So he gonna play
right.
all four games in 2 game weeks.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Vardy back.
Right, my boy.
Great differential. Right, because you know, and
expensive differential though. He's an expensive differential.
Yeah, but he could bring it for Kane.
Yeah.
Kane. What does Kane have to prove now? You know, Kane can't get golden boot. All they're trying to do is beat Arsenal for fourth spot. But
remember he trying to beef up his purchase so Real could buy him and Haaland.
Whoa.
Whoa. Why are you fighting Wild so way?
Real want Mbappe.
We don't want no Kane.
Mbappe not go. That deal might fall through, but sorry, Craig, continue. I love the list of differential captains you're giving us. Continue.
If you want to punt on a defender, Cancelo is obvious one.
Well, that's right one for me already.
I wouldn't risk a Liverpool defender because of rotation.
Unless it's Van Dijk.
Who else have double game weeks that have already? I mean, suppose Michael save a penalty and get a clean sheet in next game.
You mean save a Richarlison penalty? Ooh,
yeah,
that's not a bad shout. You
know, I mean, Schmeichel in a bad shout, but safe bet for me. Salah, Mane, even if you have Mane in your team,
right?
You never know, you might outscore Salah for the rest of the season.
I hope so. I want
but
that.
Still score less than Salah overall. You know,
that's fine. That's not bothering me. Once he outscored,
you know what I mean? But you could take the risk and pull. Mane is the best player in the world. He's Ballon d'Or.
Thank you. But they will still give it to Messi. But that's a whole different topic.
No. It's between him and Benzema for sure.
I wish you the best with that, Craig. I fed up. But we're not going there. It's a different shit.
I mean, they will give it. Right? This is the one season it is impossible to give to Ronaldo or Messi. They won nothing.
Ronaldo scored 2 hat tricks. What are you talking about? That's only criteria. That's the only criteria. I give up on them. It has no integrity. I want to get upset.
Ronaldo scoring 2 hat tricks is like Barca beating Real Madrid 4-0. It means nothing.
Well, I want to see. Craig, I have your optimism. But I want to see between Mane and Benzema if it's true. And if Benzema win the Champions League, that's it. Don't talk to me. Let's give it to the man one time. I don't hear nothing. And then if he carry France, we'll go. I mean, I'll be after, but still, that's a whole different topic. But yeah,
I don't know what the time zone is for you. Y'all is the same time zone as us, but I don't know if y'all realize that 10 o'clock is the time that the prices go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It ain't gone up already.
Yeah, I don't study that, Craig. Yeah, I just spend my money. I don't study that.
Yeah, I can't study that anymore. I probably making my transfers after 12 tonight.
Yeah, that's the time to do it 4 in the morning. I think that's my transfer.
What y'all say? I's Mako the number of people, the last minute number of people who bringing in, maybe like Foden.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Foden is a good captain, you know.
That's a good show, though. I ain't gonna lie, it's a good show.
They're not in Champions League anymore. They're not in FA Cup.
Right.
They're in nothing. They're just fighting for the title. So it's Foden, Mahrez.
You think Foden will play, although he played the 420 minutes in Champions League?
He'll play the second game. Full second game. But a full second game could be 17 points.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. True.
17 and 1 is 18. I mean, he come off the bench the first game. I mean, you're sweating bullets. You're hoping, you're praying for a miracle. And then the man come on and hit 2 goals and an assist. And thank you.
Yeah.
And funny is your luck.
It's facts,
right?
But funny you say that, Craig, because the past few doubles have been like that. Well, maybe you get one good game from a captain, the next game nothing. That has been how it has been going. Even a captain, but like Monk might score this double in one of the first half of the double, the next double he do nothing. So there has been that kind of season with the double. So I mean, Foden is I'm more like the Mahrez show, as you were saying. I know if Pep, but that's a whole different topic. I know. De Bruyne is not a bad show too. I know, boy. But as I say, I have a big selection headache. I generally don't know. But for any morning, something will come up to me and tell me what to do. I like those captain picks. So show me your captain in Salah. So I don't ask you that.
Yeah, don't ask me that. Yeah.
Antonio, Salah
for sure.
So I'm the only full captain in Cancelo. All right, Cancelo all the way. I just need Cancelo to assist.
No, that's not my
pick. Score one of them over the top
that's
thing,
not my
man. The man kicking like party, boy. The man
Do you think Cancelo?
He doesn't need to score. He doesn't need to score.
Was that
2 clean sheets and an assist.
I was gonna ask. Do you think Cancelo is as effective from right back? Because I know from left back he cuts in and shoots, but from right back is he more likely just to like putting crosses as opposed to taking actual shots?
Yeah, he's better on the other side, and that's the problem. That is not his stronger side, but you never know. His crosses are meeting his targets, thankfully. So I mean, that is all I hoping for.
I think with him being on the right, it's better for the midfielders running onto the balls. So he might have more assist potential on the right hand side.
Because and what he does too, he doesn't go all the way to the corner flag. He's come back up just by the box and then square to somebody. So you never know. If he square to Bernardo, I'll cry. You understand? Bernardo score. Woo! Tears of joy. I tell you, you'll see tears. Right? Well, I won't keep you all too long. We're gonna get into our one quick segment of the show. We still don't have a name of this segment. We literally just say the guys we think should bring in. That's literally. It's not a predictive 11, right? We're not saying, but the rules for this 11, no premium players, because this is just the guys you should bring in to complement the big boys already. We don't like to talk about Salah and Trent, and if you don't have those 11 men in the team, right? Don't waste it.
I know 11 men already.
Right? No, there's just like 11 transfers, 11, whatever, yeah. This clearing now. We clearing this now. No, we clearing this off. This coming off now. Right. So, guys, what formation are we going with?
Yeah, keep that one ready. Keep that ready.
Ian, you agree with that?
2.
Least amount of strikers possible. Yeah.
3-5-2.
Who's your 2 strikers, Craig?
2 strikers?
Yeah, who's your 2 strikers?
For 36. No, not 36.
Premium. Yeah, not premium 36.
Pookie and Dennis.
Bold.
I like the one. Listen, I for it though.
It's differentials.
Yeah. What about Richarlison?
Right. It's not differential.
No. It got to be differential. Just mustn't be too like premium. Like
no Kane and no.
Yeah. Richarlison is fine. I will allow Richarlison.
Well then Richarlison and Watkins is obvious.
Right.
Why Watkins over Ings?
Why? He's take penalties.
All right, that's a good show.
Yeah, true.
Watkins, I know is it
Richarlison.
I don't know anything. We have a nice full panel tonight. I just typed it in. All right, go ahead, Ole, fill out the rest. What else?
All you feel. So I think about doing on your second keeper on the bench boost is foster a good second keeper for save points.
Because he see potential.
That's
Good
what I think.
Good games, and he's safe.
I think I might do that, you know.
If
Save some money up for.
If he scored 3 and 3, that's a good 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid 6 points, yeah. If you make a 9 saves, woo! You're bad. You're real bad.
If he concede 2 in one game but make 6 saves, it's still 2 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
These accountants here, boy.
What do you think about Messier from Leeds? You have Arsenal and Chelsea in terms of save points.
That is save points too, eh? That's a lot because he does
that's
make
a good.
saves.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but he might collect some goals for real, yeah.
Yeah, true.
He has to collect some goals.
Yeah, but that's a good shot for save points because he might. I could see him saving at least five, making 5 saves per game.
I think he has second most saves in Prem behind the hair, right? I think last time I checked, I'm not sure.
Possibly, yeah. You're probably right, yeah. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
But who's our keeper here? You present
Nah, Schmeichel. I only go Schmeichel. I wouldn't go anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Yeah. Defenders, midfielders.
I rather Pickford.
No, he ain't not talking the real man. Not talk. But you see, if this,
you have more to play for.
I ain't saying no, but I'm worried if it have sun that day now, boy. You know, I ain't going through that. He can't play in the sun.
To be fair, both Everton and Leicester have back their centre backs. So
and full wing backs, only full backs too.
Yeah.
So the keeper should have less work. So both of them, I actually picking both of them in my fantasies. I think for as a -12 probably.
For the bench boost, yeah.
But I already have Sa, so I ain't really sure.
This boy looking good, you know, Mylenko looking real good. Castagna back, Pereira back, yeah. Everybody, looking good.
Yeah. I mean, not bad.
Yeah.
He's a good pick for next season.
Yes.
But Everton though, if Everton starts Michael Keane in the defense, I don't know how safe that clean sheet is, eh?
Nobody else can start above Keane though, so that's the way it is.
Yeah, I know, but I just Keane real shaky dog. He just like a Tyrone Mings to me. He real shaky.
He might score a goal and he might score a header.
I'm not gonna say that. Thank you. Yes, Craig. Tell him.
He have a header on him. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he's assist sometimes or score a random goal all of a sudden.
And he has an own goal in him too. And a red card.
Yeah, well, that was saying. That's what I'm saying. He real shaky. Real shaky.
He real like a Polaroid load.
Never picking Keane. Never.
He is just like Tyrone Mings. Honestly, swear to God, Tyrone Mings is the same thing.
I know, boy. I have enough minutes to defend Tyrone Mings. I ain't gonna have.
So you going midfield first or defense?
And it don't matter, Craig. It's always say whoever comes to mind. I just put in. I don't help all you out in this.
I can pick 3 in midfield here. 3 nice budgets.
Runting.
Anthony Gordon.
Right. I agree with that one.
Shrewsbury Hall.
I was going to Lookman over Hall, but you could decide.
How much Lookman costs?
He's 5.6 or 6 million, I think, if he's that much.
But he might play 120 minutes in 2 games.
He might, He might come off.
Or he may not start. But Shrewsbury Hall can start for sure.
Yeah.
I
like that shot. Good shot.
And Ramsey.
Ramsey injured.
He injured?
Yeah.
He injured, yeah.
Well, Buendia.
All right.
Now, I know what Ben do. I don't like that one too much.
No, yeah. No, if you're challenging it, Ian, anybody challenge it Buendia, let me know.
Yeah, and I'm comfortable with Buendia for sure.
I mean, Coutinho is premium, right?
Well, not really,
not really. No, because he haven't been doing premium things.
Yeah,
not really.
Well, then Coutinho. Then I figure I only pick Buendia because Coutinho is premium to me.
Yeah, I mean, not really. But Coutinho for sure is a better 37 pick than 36. He's better for 37 and 36. You're right.
I agree.
Coutinho.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, we need 2 more mids and 3 defenders. Talk to me.
You ain't go have it, so you ain't go have it.
Would you all consider Diaz as a premium? Because I think he has to play more so than Jota now.
Diaz is a real good pick, boy.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. But I want to fight you on that, right? I feel Klopp using Diaz for the cup games to
Okay, that makes
stretch
sense.
Chelsea
Oh, for
defense.
Saturday, I mean,
For
the FA Cup, right.
So I feel he might sweat Diaz less in the next two games.
Agreed.
To really keep him fit for the FA Cup
Okay, yeah,
final.
that makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
Jota
Any of
Alright.
might
y'all
play
watch
more.
any of y'all watch Fantasy Black Box?
Nah, boy.
All
I
right,
know the
when you
man
get a
about.
chance, watch the latest stream of Fantasy Black Box. You got my name's Mark Southerns. He used to be on the
Yeah,
Fantasy
I know
Premier
him. I
League
know him.
on
Yeah,
Rush
I know him.
Channel. But the fella that's be with him, he's 957 in the world. He was top 1,000 for the last 20 weeks. The man picked Bruno Guimaraes. I mean Bruno, the game week
Yeah.
that he scored
Right.
the 19
Brace.
whatever, and man captain him to dread. Blow my cool. I said, what? So you should watch. They had a segment showing you the breakdown of how Liverpool more likely going to play their front three. So Jota was the only one that they saw that would play these two games, and then the rest would play the cup games and Champions League.
The rest will rotate. That's what I was telling earlier. The rest will
Yeah.
rotate. Yeah.
So
Right.
Jota for the Prem.
I think
and
Jota
Diaz for the
for the
cups.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
we could be wrong. But we could be wrong.
Yeah, true. No, it's true. It's true. But I seen the logic. I like the logic. All right.
What
5 more.
about a differential Man City? Foden or Mahrez? Are you considering them premiums or not?
I would say
Mahrez is a premium.
Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez a
Mahrez is
premium.
8.9 or something.
Yeah, Mahrez a premium.
All right.
Foden.
Fair.
I could allow the Foden. I mean, I don't want him, but I could allow the Foden.
Foden,
These days,
Jota,
I
and
find
Diaz by the same price for 8 million.
Sterling and Grealish are the differentials these days.
Sterling a premium.
Ian, say that last name one more time for me. Say that last name one more time. Oh, you see, I go and do it. That's
Sterling who?
That's a sign. Grealish boy. I was feeling Grealish boy.
Bro,
that's a sign.
come on, man.
Nah, that's a sign. Ian, that's my sign. Ian, that's my sign.
Serious. Come on.
That's my sign. That's my sign. Thank you, Ian. That's my sign. That is my sign.
When Nado has more impact, bro.
If Grealish score this weekend, I swear to God, I'll mash up something in my house.
You think Grealish is gonna play though?
Yeah.
Mash up something.
He wasn't supposed to come on in that game. He wasn't supposed to come on in that Real game.
After Grealish left Carvajal crossing that ball for the game to draw.
Y'all remember? Y'all remember Mahrez first season at City? You remember?
It wasn't that great. Yeah, I think it wasn't that great. Yeah.
Was he on penalties?
I don't think he played too much, you know.
No?
Mahrez was on penalties? I don't think so, you know.
No. Did he score 10 goals? Did he score 10 goals? No.
I don't think he was on penalties, but I remember he missed the one against, I think it was Liverpool.
Liverpool self, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But Mahrez has 27 goals now.
Yeah, he's top scorer.
And he's rotating a lot,
So take your time in Grealish. Take your time in Grealish. Not this season. You wait till Pep give you some more time. Grealish would kill somebody. He would kill somebody for sure.
I think he's a good player, and it's just the fact that he don't have the confidence in Pep yet.
Some players just take more time. Like Diaz hit it off the mark. You know, next season he might flop. Like how Bruno Fernandes was hit off the mark and then flop this season. True. It happens to players. True. You just can't predict it. It's just when a man in form, pick him straight.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now, I don't think Bruno flopped because he's a flop, and I think Ronaldo severely affected him.
Yeah. Not Ronaldo, Manchester United.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. But I think Ronaldo played a lot in that too. My opinion. I have
nothing
to say here. Again, Greenwood was impact too, because as soon as less goals were scored, I'm not gonna think too. But
I can't Prison FC now, so.
And Prison FC is a real good team, man. Let me be real. But anyway, 4 more players. 4 more players to go. On paper. 4 more players to go.
I was looking for midfielder, you know. Arsenal midfield, nobody from Arsenal. Martinelli.
You're not taking it seriously.
Bro,
Cash is not a premium. Cash is a good
you you and Ian said Grealish. Who not taking it serious? Let me read it.
I'm not putting Grealish here, no. I'm not putting Grealish here, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not suggesting. No, I will never put him. But I want Grealish. I'm telling you, I want. I watch when I watched that Champions League game before he came on.
You could pick Saka before Grealish. Saka before Grealish for sure.
For sure.
So
what's going to do?
Cash.
That
good shout. Good shout.
Arsenal midfield. Boy, I think we're taking this seriously.
We think about Pereira from Leicester.
All right.
One thing, I don't know if he'll start. You think he's gonna start?
Nah.
Pereira
I have Justin. So I hope Justin starts.
I honestly would put the three names: Justin, Castagna, Pereira. And just whoever gets picked. You understand? Because he must play somebody.
Yeah, Castagna.
He must play somebody. I feel Justin more nail than anybody else because he could play either side. And Castagna. Well, actually, all three could play either side. You know, if I'm being honest.
Fofana back.
Well, he's gonna start for sure.
Everybody back. Yeah.
Who back?
Fofana.
He is a really good footballer here.
Bro.
Yeah,
he is a good footballer here.
He is a baller, boy. Real.
No, he's the reason why Leicester didn't do good, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the injuries.
Yeah.
I have a partner that he's real critical of players because he's a good player in Barbados. Well, he feels he's a good player. First time he saw Fofana, I heard him complaining, who is this man? He don't even look like a footballer. And I start to watch Fofana. I was like, what is he talking about? And then I realized what he's talking about, right? If you footballers have a personality on the field, right? Fofana just play football like Gabriel for Arsenal. Is like they don't really care about the football. They just play football as a profession. If you understand what I mean, they just good at it.
Like Bellerin.
They're really passionate about it. It's like
yeah.
So you could see it in the personality on the field and I understand what you're talking about. But that man real good. Gabriel and Fofana, decent.
Yeah.
Is that kind of calmness they have, boy?
Yeah, like they don't care. They don't panic. You know, it's like they don't.
They're
care.
They're nonchalant.
Yeah. Imagine he getting 2 seasons with Van Dijk. Madness.
Look who you call.
That's a centre back pairing.
That's a bomb.
But Matip is a good pick, you know.
Yeah.
Matip is a good pick. Yeah.
I actually might upgrade Tsimikas to Matip just because I tired he benching every time.
That's not bad.
I feel Tsimikas will play against Aston Villa, Craig.
I feel so too.
Yeah. And he gonna assist. So
wow. Once he assists money.
Imagine he assists. He have 3.7 right now. Clean sheet and assists for 3.7 asset.
Well, beginning of the season he was 3.9 and he scored like a 17-point game or some shit like that. And I had him on my team. That game is what set me apart from everybody else because I had Tsimikas. Telling you, that was like week 2 or 3.
Yeah, week 2. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Right.
I went Jota over Tsimikas for that period.
I never owned Jota, not once. Never owned him. I'm sorry though. I should have, but I didn't.
He had a good early run.
Yeah,
how we looking? One more midfielder, one more defender.
We're not playing Madison in this at all.
Alright.
Well, they got Drewsbury already.
Oh, we had Drewsbury already. No, never mind.
If you put in Madison, you could replace Drewsbury with somebody else. If the points, if the money allow it. Well, the money should allow it. These cheap man should be easy. I would pick Madison for sure.
We can talk about the last defender before we go back to
Madison and Saka for Drewsbury Hall. The perfect midfield.
True.
Because Anthony Gordon's played real good.
Yeah.
If he was a better team, he would probably score a lot more goals. You know who's a real good player for 37? I remember? Conor Gallagher.
Well, I was saying Zaha, boy. I feel Zaha for 37 is
both of them.
Yeah.
Zaha different though, huh?
Yeah, boy. Triple up. I went triple up Alisson that madness. I'm telling you. It's a free 18.
Yeah, me too.
Real mad. Yeah, I might go mad. I'm telling you.
Well, you could go at Everton. Everton defender boy. I know now.
Now we have Richarlison already. I
Yeah,
mean,
ain't really fighting up.
you
Even
wanna put
is
a
is Laporta the French or not really?
no call on who? Which one?
Laporta.
Laporta,
He the French. Yeah, he's the
he's a
French or
premium.
now. He premium. Alright,
He
alright,
5 point,
alright,
he was
alright.
5.5. He's a premium.
Yeah, he premium. I consider him
Alright,
premium.
alright.
He's 6 million actually.
If you wanna say
Ian,
Zinchenko, he might play Zinchenko.
Ian paying your Leicester defender. Or you worried about rotation?
Have it Justin.
But Justin, yeah, I think Justin is probably.
Yeah, I think Justin.
So
Yeah.
so my team from last week, I already have Justin, Zinchenko, Cash, and Simicas.
Oh, wow.
So I already have those men.
Yeah.
And Alonso. So and Sa from Wolves. So I don't even need to put. I only need to change the Bravka to maybe Foster or Pickford, and then change Broha to somebody like Dennis or somebody cheap. So I could take a -4 right then. I good.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Eddie chipping or Craig?
5.5. Yes, Eddie is 5.5. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
Eddie.
But I have Rafinha.
Ah.
Rafinha is my weak link in the team right now. So I was starting to take him out, bring in Gordon, get some funds, about 2 million or 1.5 there, and bring in, what's his name? Somehow get in Watkins or Richarlison. Somehow get him in. Matip and Pickford. I think the sacrifice was probably to take out Kane though, because I have Kane and Son. So
you wanna go for the Son and done.
What time you sell Kane? You have money to play with, so.
Too much. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
By the time you sell Kane, you want to take a -16. That's the problem. Is too much choice dilemma.
True.
And
but it sound like you wanna play a 4-5-1, correct? It sound like a 4-5-1. You play.
Nah, I can probably. I play bench boost. It don't matter what I play.
Yeah, right. Keep forgetting that. Right.
But you could ask Ian, the entire first half of the season, up to maybe game week 19, I have not taken any minuses. None.
That was the formula this season, trying to and I find minuses most often.
They don't work.
Yeah,
they work like one every 5 times you take a -8 or -4. I mean, unless you have a lot of injuries and suspensions, it doesn't really make sense. Or like if you, I also realize it's very important this season too, because of COVID and because of the suspension of games. The best time to play a free hit is not when you have double weeks, but it's when you have blank weeks. That's the best free hit to play. It's not how much you score with the free hit; it's how much more you score than everybody else.
Yeah, I knew what I normally. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
so this game week I score 65, or 65 with -4, but the average is 44. So I'm 20 over the average. If you can get 20 or more over the average every game week, you'll be top 1,000 in the world for sure. That's the basic, simple as that. That's the math behind it. The key is to keep monitoring who the big transfers are in, and to always catch the no-brainers before everybody jump on the bandwagon. That's the key. So this game week, the no-brainers are Leicester players, Aston Villa players, Liverpool players, and you'll be skeptical about Arsenal players, Spurs players, because they got harder games. So you always pick 2 of the no-brainers for your team. So I got Justin, and they're going to bring in another Leicester player. I already got 2 Aston Villa players, and then I got 2 Liverpool players. So I got 1 City player. You just got to balance. It doesn't make sense tripling up unless the team you tripling up with have double game weeks, which is 30 and 37.
Correct.
So you will pick 3 Leicester players and 3 Aston Villa players, and you could feel like even if the men don't score a goal or whatever, if they get 4 points in all 4 games, that's still 8 points in the long run of somebody who will score 2 or 3. You understand? So you got to look at it like that. And that's my way of going forward in this game week.
Solid. I like that. Well, you jump us there because normally you have a segment at the end where you give advice. So I guess that's your advice. Yeah. Well, let me
Oh, no
just
worry.
call over the team.
That
Let
was
me
the tip
just
of the
call over the
iceberg. That was
let
the
me
tip of
call
the
it.
iceberg.
Let me just call over the team real quick there again. So Casper in goal, Justin, Matip, Cash, Foden, Coutinho, Saka, Madison, Gordon, Watkins, and Richarlison. Right? As I said, we don't know what to call this yet, but the guys that we think you should consider 11. That's literally because it's not a predictive 11. Right? So as I said, just so coming on as you winding down, Ian, we like to ask the panel to give one piece of solid advice to our viewers as they approaching this game week, especially this game week of madness, the multiverse of selection madness, as I'm calling it. Doctor Strange fans out there. What do you think, Ian? Solid one, even two if it's two, there's some solid piece of advice going forward into 36.
Well, as we know, clubs like Liverpool and City, although they have really strong defenses, they will probably look to rotate. So I think I will look into the centre backs from each team because they do have solid defenses. They are very possible they can keep 2 clean sheets each team. So I think going for centre backs such as Matip, Laporte, Diaz is a very strong shout from both teams.
Good. Antonio?
Well, yeah, we know Man City out of Champions League, so they definitely have the Kevin factor. So I most feel like Kevin going to be doing things these few until the games come to an end. So I feel like if you're looking for a captaincy pick, I feel like even though Liverpool have these run of games, these double game week, I feel like Salah might come off early in this one of these games because of FA Cup and whatnot, and just that's precautionary. So I would more risk my cards on Kevin and probably captain Kevin if I had Kevin, to be honest. I don't have Kevin, so I'm going to Salah.
Samir? And I'll leave Craig for last. Samir, go ahead.
Honestly, if you're chasing your mini leagues and you want to rank, go hard on the differentials. Use your gut for the research. It's a bit late for research, yeah, but watch this video. Plenty of differentials pop out. Have at least 2 or 3 differentials on your side. Compare to the template. Pick them. And chase your rank. Don't be afraid to play those differentials now, boy. Because that could be a difference between getting 500,000 rank or 100,000. So chase your differentials if you could. That's my advice.
Craig, solid piece of advice. Talk to them.
Well, if you use all your chips already, all y'all use chips, right? Any of y'all have chips left back?
Yeah, I have 2 chips
I have
left back.
one chip. I have one chip. Yeah.
What chips y'all have?
I have a free hit.
Free
I
hit?
have bench boost and free hit. Yeah.
Are you Ian? What you have?
I have triple cap.
Triple cap.
Bench boost.
Bench boost. after you use your bench boost, because I think that's the most powerful chip right now. Well, 37 is a good week for your free hit, though. I would say.
Yeah, free hit 37. Yeah.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah. So the bench boost in 36, free hit in 37 if you have both.
Yeah.
The key now for 38 is to skim down your team as much as possible so that your 11 is as powerful as possible, which means you could probably use a free hit in 38.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could use it the cheapest bench possible in 38 and just max out with the amount of money that you made over the season by the transfers. If you got a team at 104, 106 points, million. But the key is just to don't make too much transfers if you don't need to.
Yeah.
That's the key. Just don't make too many if you don't need to. Because as Ian will tell you, when I started taking minuses, he started to catch up to me. He was 200 points behind. I know he's about 70 points behind because of my minus mistakes. So that's my advice. Don't take the minuses if you don't have to.
Yeah. Right. And well, you all know my solid piece of advice. Don't drink an FPL. Don't let your partner distract you. Right? Don't ignore the stove. Save. Please click that save button. It is crunch time now. We do not want to hear any mishaps. Ian, right? Anybody who don't hear any mishaps that you forget to save, you miss deadline. make your bus team. That bus team is very important, right? And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget this is your home of fantasy content. F1 fantasy show was yesterday. We did IPL show earlier today. This weekend we're doing a watch along for the Miami Grand Prix. Feel free to jump through and come on. Let's see.
What time is the race?
3:30 p.m. So it's a human hour. A human hour. A humanly hour. For once. Right, so I will see you, Craig. Don't play Craig. You know you're coming. Kiss up moms early in the day and come and you're watching.
I'm not gonna go on your F1 podcast, but just before we go, remember the 3 pieces of content I give you?
Yeah. I have it.
Right.
Don't worry.
These fellas here on the podcast.
No. They're not really. Only Antonio, but he now started.
Yeah.
He now was Drive to Survive and feel you know everything now. You know them kind of.
Drive to Survive gives you a certain perspective, but it don't really do justice.
Yeah.
But I can tell you all this: if Mercedes do not come in the top 6 in this race, right? The world is not going to know what to do. They're not going to know to continue backing them. They're not going to know if like what they was really thinking about backing Mercedes, one of the newest teams, the F1, right? People jump on the bandwagon because of Hamilton. Obviously, he's black. He's, everybody gonna back the black man in the track. But people forget that Hamilton is also white. His mother looks like snow, right? so he still has to drive a car that other white men have built, right? At the end of the day. So as great as any driver is, it just like Pep would tell you, you got a great team, but you got to put the ball in the back of the net. You got to win races. You got to build a good car. It's all is basic in sports. Pick a good team, fellas. All the best.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, again, thanks for coming through, and I want to big up my panel, Ian, Craig, my good friend from Barbados. All right, hopefully I'll come on a Razia soon. Right, Antonio and Shamir. And as usual, happy picking, guys.
Yeah,
what?
I know, yeah, probably July.
July?
Yeah.
Fellas, this is the first crop over we can have in 3 years.
Yeah, boy. We'll talk off here because I have something to tell you about that. But yeah, guys, big up and please be safe over the weekend and try and watch something new. There's women F1, there's F1, there's cricket, expand your horizon, right? So you'll have a good weekend, guys, and happy picking.
People gotta go work, boy. What happened to you?